It is 44 degrees outside currently in South Georgia. But the wind's not blowing and it's not raining today. So the other day when I fed the cows, I thought about making a video. Then I decided I would spare y'all all the thoughts and words that I'm probably not allowed to say on here. Well, anyway, I'm on the way to G&L right now. That's our local store here where I go get everything instead of having to go all the way, you know, into town. Sorry, it's like watching the Blair Witch Project here. I'm trying to drive on the dirt road. Nobody get upset, Karen. So I got to go get some bacon because I decided today's the day I'm going to make the baked beans. I soaked them all night last night, my navy beans. I don't know that I'll actually post that video yet. Depends on how they turn out. I'm usually real good at screwing up the first batch of about anything. So if they turn out wonderful, there'll be a video on that coming soon. Anyway, I decided I would video a little bit now and explain what we're going to do today while I was in the truck and not the tractor because it's loud. And I'm loud too, I know. But it's easier to talk in the truck where I don't have to try to talk over the tractor and change the gears and all that good stuff. I'll try to show you a little bit of that too. We're going to feed the cows and we're going to move the chickens and get the eggs and all that good stuff because it's cold and they're all hungry. And thought I was going to be inside today making my beans and feeding my fire. Not happening. We'll get there directly, but we got to feed the varmints first. So I'm gonna get out here and get this bacon in just a minute when I get there, and we'll holler at y'all a little bit when I'm out in the wonderful conditions. So we're gonna get up in this monster, feed some cows. They're being all calm right now. You can't see them. There they are. See, they just mind their own business, roaming around. I'm gonna crank this thing up and they're gonna start screaming like I don't know where to take the hay. Alright then. Alright, this is a two-handed thing here. I know it's a big deal to have a cold start video. So it's in the 40s. We're sitting out here in the wide open in the yard. Let's see this baby at crank. Baby. I thought they didn't have them. Try again. Yeah. Look at y'all. Woo! Alright. Let it warm up a minute. I feel the same way when it's cold. Just don't want to start. My donkeys is there just laying down with their ears flopping. Like, why? So relatable. stupid looking. Sorry. Slow this level down. Going to the enchanted forest here. Put y'all down. Let's see if I can hold this like so. Put that down. All the way, come on, you got it. Now we're getting it. Come on, Clarence. I mean, really? You think? Lay right there. Don't even tuck your foot in or nothing. I got it. Not yet. I ain't gonna hit you. Look at you. Just sit there and chew your chewing gum. I ain't gonna hit you. There's old Thelma. Chilling out. The geese. At least they know how to get out of the way. They must not be too terribly hungry. They usually come at me like they want to eat the tractor. But I think all they done all night last night was eat. Because it was cold. Man, if I was out here, I think I'd hold my breath for a while. Don't worry about moving. There you go. Just made the executive decision. By executive, I mean I'm the only one here. So it is what it is. I give them 2 grass hay bales. Because we're getting short on hay. I don't know about this weather, man. It's been like 70 something, like spring. Everything's blue. I got blueberries. No, maybe I dreamed that. I do have blooms. Some blooms on the blueberries. Blackberries. I mean, everything's so confused, including me. So I'm giving 2 grass hay bales. They're not running at it. They're not like trying to eat the tractor tires. They won't even move, which is typical. But so I'm sweating in this tractor, and I know when I get out I'm gonna freeze. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go move the chickens and start my beans, and then later on this evening I'm gonna give them 2 peanut hay bales, so that when it's cold, real cold, it's sunny. I mean, it's like nice considering it's 40 something, and I'm not a big cold weather fan, obviously, but I mean, it's they don't need to eat that much right now. They ate so much last night they don't even want to get up, so they can have that grass to nibble on. And then here's the girls. So there's 8. Pen number 2. Got 4 in it. Alright, we're back. It's about 4 something. Gonna get some peanut hay. Finish feeding these cows. It's been one of them days, folks. Just grab some tater chips and beverage. Get in the tractor. This day's just about gone, and then babies need something to eat tonight. It's gonna be cold again. I don't think it's gonna be in the 20s, but I ain't looked, so it changes a lot. Got our hay bale. Baked beans did not get done, so that'll be to do tomorrow. I got them ready. I got the bacon ready. I'm gonna mix it all together and stick it in the refrigerator tonight. And then tomorrow, everybody should be good to go. If they don't get real, hoggish tonight, just eat. They ain't gonna eat it all tonight. They'll have some of it. That's why I waited this long to feed them. Trying to stretch this hay out. Because money ain't growing in the pasture, I'm just saying. Alright, I ain't gonna make you drive with me all the way back to the pasture. I can't even talk yet. I'm telling you, it's time to get out in this tractor and eat something besides some tater chips. We'll be over there in a minute. Here we are getting us another peanut hay bale. See, there ain't a whole lot left. We're gonna get one more, take it out there to them, and get off, cut the string off. I didn't mean to come off a while ago, like I had been just on break all day and hadn't got around to doing anything. I had somebody ask me to help them do something, and it turns out sometimes, even when you're busy and you got things to do, sometimes we think we got a busy and important day ahead of us, and whatever we got going on is the most important thing in the world. I want to go backwards, not forward. What may come off as a hindrance right that second, stop what you're doing and go help somebody. But then what happens when you get there is you usually end up realizing that you probably needed to help them more than they needed you to help them. And that's what happened today. So I didn't get done what I had planned to get done, all of it. We're gonna get there. It ain't hurt nothing. But sometimes helping somebody ends up helping you more than it does them. That's what I was wanting to get at, and that's just one of them things. I'm glad I got to go do what I did and spend some time with that particular person, and thankful that I'm in a position to be able to do that. Griping about cold weather and lack of hay and lack of money and all that on here, I just felt like I needed to sort of highlight something good. We all have a purpose, and we all have bad thoughts and good thoughts all mixed in the same day. I didn't want to just drown y'all with, oh, it's cold outside, I ain't got much hay left. So it is what it is. We'll get through it like we do every year. That pasture out there that just don't look very green, can't really tell a whole lot right here. You can in a minute when I get through this jungle. We planted rye and ryegrass out there. About $1,200 worth. But if you ain't got a lot of fertilizer out there on it, and the spreader of what you had called for never shows up, It don't grow. I'll tell you that. You can wish you will all you want to, but it just don't. When I get over here on this side, you kind of can't see from here. I can see some roads, but this phone, I'm trying to dodge trees. See some roads when I get going on here, maybe in a minute. Not very big, but let's see. A, B, C. Yeah, there you go. Oh, hit the fence. So that should be a good pasture full of about 30-something acres of rye and ryegrass. Man, it's slim pickings. We're gonna make it though. I always do. Before I start cutting string, I ain't gonna be able to video that part, obviously. I don't have so many hands. It's Thelma and Louise. So to summarize, I tried to get back on when I was walking back from the tractor, but my phone is so full of pictures because I believe in taking pictures. That's just my thing. I couldn't find Maybelle. I was gonna try to walk back out there and find her, but for whatever reason, she avoided me today. They're all out there content and happy and fat and eating their hay. Come here, Willie. So I didn't want to wrap it up with, hey, we're going to cut some hay string and never come back. You got something you want to say? I didn't. That's what it is. No thank you, no nothing. Just come out here in the cold and give us something to eat. There's a Willie. There's a Willie. They probably want something to eat too. That's what they all come to me for, something to eat. Speaking of that, we're going inside to finish supper. And night.